Hello. It's yours truly, Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. Yes, you can do it. We have 182 certified life coaches to prove it. When you come in, say hello. We have been having technical difficulties here on Facebook, of course. But I do use these videos on my YouTube as well as the audio on my podcast. So if you're here live and you can hear me and you can see me, try talking to me and let me know. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's start there. Let's see if the comments come through because sometimes Facebook will not allow them to, which is why I tried to use their producer studio on my laptop. I tried to go live via Zoom. And now we're back on my phone, which does not show me comments. I see y'all bouncing in here. Hello, Francesca. I'm going to try to use my backup phone to see if I can see comments, just in case y'all decide you want to speak when you come in the room. Say hello. Let me know. Because last time I was just talking, and I didn't know Carla was on here talking back to me, and I didn't see it. Until literally it was all over. Hello, Angel. Welcome. So there are reasons that you should not become a life coach. If you're on here and you want to become a life coach, talk to me in the comments. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right people. If you're already a certified life coach, you may have figured out these 3 reasons I'm going to give you. But if you can see me and hear me, do me a favor. Send up an emoji. Say something in the comments, like where you're watching from and or if you want to become a coach, and we can start from there. It makes this go quicker, smoother, easier. For some reason, I can't even see my own live in the group. I hope y'all can see me and hear me. This is like chime number 4 tonight, okay? So what I'm trying to do is get us set up for our event coming up on Saturday, July 30th. We got less than 7 days. We'll be back here. Fingers and toes and everything else crossed because we need Facebook to work. We need Zoom to work for y'all to be able to hang out with me on Saturday. Hello, Lucy. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? I gotta know before moving forward because this is the annoying part. Again, I want to be talking to the right people. There we go. It's finally popping up. Francesca, I see you. She says, I want to be a life coach. You're in Tennessee. I just talked to somebody in Tennessee like an hour ago. I forgot what part of Tennessee she was in. So I'm going to talk to you because you can hear me. You're commenting. Thank you. Okay. So if you want to become a life coach, what type of coach do you want to be? Do you know yet? Like, do you have it kind of in your spirit? Because the number one reason people tell me that they want to be a life coach when they call my office and they get me on the phone, which we'll talk about that in another live. They want to tell me their entire story. Their whole testimony of what had happened was they want to go into life experiences and ministry and so much. And y'all, it's just me. I know every time I jump on this camera, y'all think it's just you and me. As Kanye say, talking like it's just you and me. I do. That's how I was trained, and I'm very good at it. But you would not believe that I have hundreds of conversations going at once in my messenger inbox. Most of the time when I get phone calls, it's multiple calls, so you're not the only call. I can't handle all 600 of y'all's testimonies. I just can't. I got my own. So I need to hear your heart because a lot of people think that they can do that to their coaching clients. The number one reason not to become a certified life coach, at least not with me, okay, is if you want to just bleh all over people. Hey, future Black Life Coach Mildred Starling, how are you? If you want to tell them what happened to you and you got a timeline, so back in 1922, listen, people not going to listen to that. I'm going to cut you off. I'm not going to listen to it. So don't become a coach because you want to tell your story, your testimony in a way that's going to make people feel like you vomited or dumped all over them. Don't nobody want to hear it. What we want to hear is the point. Get to the point. And the way you get to the point as a coach is you take your story and everything you was about to say and think of one question that you can flip that story and ask. For example, I've taken 15 years and compiled it into about 30 seconds about how my mom died the same day my divorce became final. I literally walked out of the courthouse, got the call that I had to now go home and handle my mother's affairs. Notice, I didn't tell you why I got a divorce. I didn't tell you who I was married to. I didn't tell you what happened at the trial. I didn't tell you any of the in-betweens. I got to the point. Now, how I flip it and use my story as my coaching platform is I say, have anybody ever been through anything? That's a question. Then I can make that question even more specific. Have you ever been through anything and you like, now Jesus? I just said that today. So anybody else? Question number 2. Have you ever thought about taking what you've been through, taking how you've made it out of that been through, and now help someone else who is going through? That's question number 3. You see how I'm not even in my story anymore? And I flipped it to say who I helped. I just called one of y'all watchers out right now because you've been through something. You got a story to tell. You done asked God, now what you want me to do with these lessons I'm learning? I'm tired of repeating them now, Jesus. And he has brought you out and you remember how he did it and you've seen him do it more than once. That's called ministry. That's called platforming. That's called coaching. When you can take your been through and turn it into questions. But if you want to come and just puke all over the people, nobody wants that. Y'all don't really care. Some of y'all might want to hear it. You don't really care. You might be a little nosy, like, I wonder what happened. I wonder what the details is. And then I say, I wrote a book about it. Hold on, because I was trying to clean up before I went live. The rest of my story is in this book called The Black Life Coach. How to become, let me show y'all my nails because I painted them today. How to become a skilled, trained, qualified, certified. I could put a banner black right here. Because this is what the rest of that testimony is. All 150 plus pay. Okay. So I'm saying that because when it comes to your word, your platform, your preaching, your testimonial, your devotional, your testimony service that you think you finna get on the phone with these coaching clients and tell, all them air quotes. Now I want to hear it. But if you sell them a book, that show that you've sat with your ministry and your minister. And he's giving you the downloads to turn into coaching, to turn into questions, to help more people. Because it's now a solution for how you came out. Because every time I tell my story, there's someone who's been divorced or going through it right now. There's someone who's getting ready to go through it. And God shows me the getting ready to go through it. And I call, hey girl, how you doing? Because I know what it's like. Been there. Yeah. When I tell my story, my testimony, there's someone who has been homeless. Somebody homeless right now or getting ready to go through it. Now we pray that you not, because I know what that's like. It ain't fun. When I tell my story, there's someone who has also lost a mother. You want to know how I know? Because I skip all the regurgitated details of the intricacies and I stick to the points. 3 points: death, divorce, and there I have a list of D's. If I went through all my lists, it'll surprise you how it's a full story. Death, divorce, downsizing, dropping out of college, dealing with homelessness, dealing with depression, designing a curriculum around it, destiny choices. All the D's that led to a degree, a doctoral degree. I got a list of D's I could tell you about, but that's because I sat with my story and I don't try to put it all on my coaches or my coaching clients. I put it all in a book they can take home. They can take a piece of me home with them, okay? That's number one. So if you want to become a coach because you want to tell your story in a way that ain't got to point to it and you just preaching and teaching, people can go to church for that. They're coming to you for coaching. Coaching is simplistic. You got a system. Can I get some amens if you hear me? Holla if you hear me. Let me check the comments real quick. Let me see if y'all talking. Maybe I missed it. Let me see. Hold on. When I say I want to give up on technology, but y'all better pray my strength him. Takesha says yes. Hey girl. Francesca says I want to help other women. I love your energy. You are so much fun. I can see you. I can't hear you. I hope you can hear me now. God, I've been talking. I made a good point. I hope you heard that. I want to be a life coach. Thumbs up. You got a white thumbs up. You got to change that to black in this community. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Just hold it down. Hold your thumb down and go up and scroll over. Okay, we do black hand size and black you'll get it when you come to the event on Saturday. Y'all coming on Saturday because I got 2 more points to make, and then I'm gonna let you go. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. God gonna help me work this technology out. Jesus. Hello, Coach Lillian. How are you? Point number 2. Reason number 2 not to become a life coach. It's because you want to tell somebody what to do. You think coaching, you finna come here like them. Hold on, let me get it right. Y'all remember that from childhood? First of all, you ain't about to be... I'm about to get a headache. I'm too old for that. You can't come into coaching rolling your neck, okay? That what we call it in the country. What y'all call it on y'all side of the world? Because if you come in with your hand on your hip and rolling your neck and doing like this, or you is clapping because you got to make a point and you think you fit... Y'all see how annoying? Like, I'm annoyed that I just did that. And I got to go back and watch this replay. Ugh! I got the chills. Coaching ain't coming in to tell people what they coulda, shoulda, woulda, oughta to had done differently with their life, even though it's called life coaching. Coaching ain't telling people what you woulda did if you were them. That ain't coaching, sis. Coaching is not about coming in and trying to be the boss of somebody else. So if you think you about to come into coaching, rolling your eyes, stumping your feet, what's the little thing? It was real ignorant back in the day in the hood. Whole little rhyme to it. When you roll your neck, roll your eyes, stump your feet, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all didn't grow up in the ghetto too. Or knew somebody who did. Because some of y'all was rich growing up. Congratulations. We getting there. Coaching ain't that. You can't come in ready to tell people who they should have been, could have been, ought have been, would have been. But you can hold that space for that potential. So coaching does what I say in my book. It takes something that's lying dormant, like this book. If it was just lying here, it ain't doing nothing but waiting on somebody to pick it up, so I pick it up. It's designed to activate something within someone who reads in between these pages, literally in between the lines, right? Coaching activates something within a coaching client that would otherwise lie dormant. It doesn't mean that someone's waiting on a word from you. It doesn't mean that they're looking for you to come into their life as their next spiritual mother. They don't want to hear that. Because they got a mama or either they had one to get here. Some kind of way they made it to earth. Yeah. And that means that they don't need a mother number 2 because they've had that. They need you to be their life coach, which is someone who comes in partnership with their potential, who they know that they could be. And they're going to share that with you in your coaching client sessions. And you're going to hold that space. That's when you believe in your heart, along with believing that Jesus is Lord. You're going to put a little slice right there. And you're going to believe on the other side that every one of your coaching clients can be who they know they too have been called to be. That does not involve you telling them what to do, mama. You got some kids or some people are already placed on your path for you to mother. You can't do that in coaching. If you're doing it as a coach, stop it, okay? Because it trains and programs your clients in a way that's not designed for coaching. You'll get it when you come to train with us Saturday, July 30th. We'll be right back here in the group. I'm hoping, praying, and talking to the Lord that Zoom is going to work because I got a cute little presentation for y'all. And I want y'all to see my pictures. I paid for them. I posed for them. I work hard for them. I want y'all to see it. So make sure you set the dates in your calendar to join us. I know many of you have been in my inbox saying how busy you are. Sorry for the delayed response. I'm extreme. Somebody literally said this. I'm a very busy person. Busy person, you could have kept that message and kept doing whatever you had to do. You didn't have to tell me you was busy. If you got to tell me you were busy, you wasn't busy, sis. If your assistant would have been like, this is the assistant of the busy person, she's busy, then I would have got it. Don't tell me how busy you are. For those of you who aren't busy, for those of you who aren't too busy and booked, be here with us on Saturday. If you're not too busy for your next step as becoming a certified life coach, okay? I should do the rest of this in my fake British accent. I found out I have Scottish and Norwegian and some other 2% in my blood when I did a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that chick. I won't do that though because I don't know enough words to like make my accent sound real. I don't even know what accent Scottish people have or Norwegians have. I need to look up my people. All right. Here's my number 3 and final tip, and let me see if y'all talking to me, because it's making sense to somebody. It ain't got to make sense to everybody. I'm here to reach one. Okay. Francesca cracking up. Girl, this me all day, every day. Okay. My number 1 tip, because a lot of people think that in order to become a coach, you have to have your life together. And they say, Dr. AJ Austin, let me tell y'all what y'all tell me. Hold on, because somebody just said it earlier too, and I wrote it down. I was told God I wasn't going to go there, but he know me. So look here, because y'all be on my phone. I be writing down what y'all say. And I be like, Jesus, you got to give me what to do with this, because it's one of them situationships where if ain't nobody there with you to witness what you just heard, people don't believe it. Y'all think I just be playing. Y'all think I just be going off on people. Y'all think I just be talking outside of my neck. I wrote it down. I can't even find it. Maybe God is trying to tell me something, because everybody talk about how. Y'all be watching me on YouTube. Y'all probably see my junky background. Sometimes I be trying to not show that part, but this is reality. I'm sitting here literally in my house robe. Okay, you're welcome. It was at Walmart. So 40 things. I'm gonna run through this real quick. I ain't gonna hold you. You know people be loud when they say that, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I've heard this. I love your voice. I love your face. One of my coaches just wrote about that in her book. I love your energy. I love your spirit. I love your personality. I love your smile, Dr. AJ. I love your knowledge. I love the skills. I love your story. I love your experience. I love your expertise. I love your professionalism. I love your anointing. Y'all see my eyes. I love your calling. I love your accountability. I love your creativity. I love your courage. I love your boldness. I love your wit. I love your transparency. I love your consistency. I love your faithfulness. I love how you show up. I love your glow up. I love your ministry. I love your gift. I love your success. I love your thought leadership. I love your stick-to-itiveness. I think I spelled that right. I love your passion. I love your mindset. I love your no excuses. I love your engagements. I love your story. I love your skin. I love your system. I love your receipts. I love your roster. And I love your time. Y'all heard what I had to go through to get all this, right? Which means I get to put a price on all this, right? But it also means that I get to show up for you the same way that I'm teaching you how to show up for your clients. Hello, Coach Andrea Harris. How are you? So you can't show up in a way that you're regurgitating your stuff. You can't show up as a mother, and you can't show up still in your story, still in your mess. You don't have to have your life together, but you need to get to a point where what y'all tell me y'all see in me, your clients are seeing in you. We talked about that, I think, yesterday. How when you see something in people like me, just because we turn on our phone and hit record and pray that Facebook works, and we teach a thing that's, trained and embedded in our skills, you connect with something because it's also inside of you. My job is to confirm as an activated prophet and to help bring that thing on out, okay? What that also means is you don't have to wait till you get to the end of your story. Tip number 3 today is before you consider becoming a life coach, just make sure you're healed from that part of your story. Y'all know what that part is. That part requires the 3 C's, I say. If you still in the part of your story where you crying, you ain't ready to talk about it. You definitely not ready to coach around it. If you at the part of your story where you cussing somebody out, if they was sitting in the audience right now and you was coaching and telling your story, you like, hold on, y'all. And I've seen this happen live in flesh not too long ago. But if you got a mic in your hand and you finna go off, you ain't ready to tell that side of your story. And if you are calling somebody outside of your name, and notice when I tell my story about divorce, I'll be like, that. And I got to beep it out. I play Christian on TV. Then I go in my prayer closet and then I continue to play Christian. I'm just playing. But if you're doing the 3 C's, cussing, crying, and calling somebody out of their name, you're not ready to tell that part of your story. You're not ready to coach around that part of your story. If you ever find yourself getting preachy or motherly, like the 2 tips I just told you not to do, you're not ready to coach around that. So while you don't have to have your life together, don't try to become a coach because you think you about to go preach and teach on that thing that you ain't even healed from. And we've witnessed this in churches as well. I know. That's why many of us have faced church hurt. But that's another live. I'm going to sip on that. Do a little rock in my chair on that. Are there any questions about anything I've shared today? The 3 reasons why you may not be ready to become a coach, why you probably shouldn't invest your time or waste mine getting certified. If you think you finna come in here and preach, tell somebody what to do, play mama, testify, lay hands and anoint, that ain't coaching, sis. So hopefully this reached who it needed to reach. I believe it did. Lillian says, you just keep it trill. I do. That's all I know to do. Speak from my spirit. Are there any questions? I'm being real calm. I got to save my energy and my voice for y'all for next Saturday. We're going to have some fun. I believe God going to work out this technology. If not, He going to bless me to get real creative to make sure y'all get what y'all need. So if you're considering, if you're like, okay, I made the cut. I don't do none of those. I ain't looking forward to preaching, teaching, slaying people in the spirit. I think I'm still in the clear to come get certified. If you are interested in becoming a professionally trained, skilled, qualified, Black woman, Christian certified life coach, make sure you are, if you're not watching this video or listening to the sound of my voice, in our Facebook group at futurebblacklifecoaches.com, make sure you're there. If you in our group and you're watching this live, I love y'all for being here live. I will talk to myself. I do real good talking to myself. I'm cool with that. But I love when y'all are on here live. Replay viewers, I love when y'all come tell me you watched or listen to the replay. Make sure you watch to the end, too. I done talked to 2 people this week that heard me say something. They just instantly picked up the phone and called. And I said, if you don't go back and watch the rest of that video, you know who you are. Yeah, because I be telling y'all everything you need on these videos. So I'm going to keep telling the truth. Thank y'all for receiving it. Are there any questions about anything that I've shared? Make sure you set your notifications. We got just a few short days before I am back here live with you guys, teaching you how to become a professionally trained, skilled Black woman, Christian certified life coach. I'm so excited because I know I know somebody ready. If you want to take a sneak peek at what we're going to be talking about on Saturday, head over to blacklifecoachcertification.com and you can see it there. If we've started a conversation in the inbox, let's continue it. I was about to say to the day of his return. Let's not let it be that long. I've been in church too long. Yeah, it just came up. Any other questions? What's your number one aha or takeaway? Let me see who I'm talking to, because y'all been talking to me, but I don't even want to go through what Facebook puts me through to see just a comment. Francesca says, once again, you gave us real true. Francesca, I'm getting tongue-tied. What's your one takeaway from today? Coach Lillian, if you're still live with us, what's your one aha moment or takeaway from today? Shouts out to all of you. I'm happy to keep the conversations going in the inbox in between my lives. I plan on being here with y'all a little bit more this week, because I know some of y'all are new. This is meet and greet time. So y'all like, who is this crazy lady? Girl, this is calm. I don't know why I've been so calm lately. Just relaxed, acting crazy still. I really hadn't had anything sweet, so it's not sugar or caffeine. I'm just chilling. I'm in my skin, as they used to say. I'm waiting on your number one takeaway, and then I will give you back the rest of your day, because I've been saying I ain't going to hold you, a.k.a. I ain't going to be before you long. For about 30 minutes. I'm about to go, though. Hope y'all having a great day. Hello, Nora Brown. How are you? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do my greetings in my British accent. I have a coach from Scotland, and she talks like this, so I'm assuming that's how my people talk. And then she says she has African American in her blood as well, so we just switching places. So I'm going to borrow my 2% from her, okay? And talk like her when I greet you for coming in the room. The comments keep disappearing. Coach Lillian says, her takeaway is just be you. Don't fake, because it will come out. Francesca says, my takeaway is make sure you're ready. Don't think you're ready. Hallelujah. And with that said, my dear, my eyes are watering. Probably because y'all making me laugh. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to leave my house and go find me something fun to drink. Like a slushie. I don't know. Still got on my house coat. Can I wear this outside? I could. I'm in Atlanta. Y'all be surprised what we will. Maybe some of y'all know, because it's at the airport too, and I live right down the street from the airport. Any other takeaways? Nora, did you catch enough to have a takeaway? Or did you just join us? I noticed like the last 60 seconds of every live lately, y'all start coming in. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? I think that's it. I think I got all the comments. Replay viewers, let me know your takeaways. I'm going to be back probably tomorrow. Y'all pray for me. I barely made it today. Been here fighting with Facebook with this technology. And then my background. Trying to get ready for y'all for Saturday. But here we are. Nora just joined. Nora, go watch the replay. Tell me your ahas and your takeaways. Until we meet again, my friends, remember, there is someone somewhere. They're waiting on you. Now, they're not waiting on you to come preach to them. They're not waiting on you to come be their mama. Roll your eyes and your neck. And they're not waiting on you to teach them lessons from the pulpit where you're yelling and telling, crying and cussing. Y'all remember the 3 C's. Go back, watch the replay. Walk in your destiny so someone else can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your own light shine, as you guys can see, you're giving others permission to do the same. And as a Black woman, Christian, certified life coach who now is clear on why not to get certified. When you get certified, when you impact just one life like I've done today, somebody here was impacted. Maybe not everybody, but somebody was impacted. Because when you impact one life, you impact generations. If you're ready to impact generations, you want to skip the line, head over to blacklifecoachcertification.com. Also put it on your schedule to be here with me on Saturday, July 30th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Is my accent believable? Tell me in the comments. I'll come back and look. Y'all have a great day. Happy Sunday. God bless. Bye, future Black life coaches.